Hey guys, and welcome back to Manifesting with Amber. Today's video is about how we can get into this flow state where we lose track of all time and space, and we are just feeling very connected to ourselves and to others, and why this is such a powerful place to create from. So if you don't know what flow state is, you're doing something that you're so engrossed in that you're not even worried about what time it is or what you need to make for dinner later. You are glued to the moment. And this is really how we're supposed to be living our lives anyway, being in the moment. And when you're in the now, you are not feeling any anxiety, you're not feeling any stress. The only times we're feeling those negative emotions is when we're stuck in the past or the future. When we consciously work on creating these moments, and sometimes longer, sometimes they're not just moments, so they can be hours, but starting with those moments where we're feeling so at peace with ourselves and the world, and we're feeling like we are capable of doing anything we want. This is really, I think that anybody would want to live that way. Who doesn't want to be happy? So it's just about finding that place more often. And I want to share some of my experiences where I have found flow state and I felt that creative energy moving through me. And probably my favorite example in my life is those moments when I've lost myself in a dance with another person. Now, I've mentioned this on my channel before. I'm a very avid dancer. I've been dancing for a very long time. And I do many different styles of partner dance. And throughout my dance journey, I have had these incredible moments where I just let go. I let go of the expectation of how the dance should look. And I let go of the expectation of what my partner expects from the dance. And I just flow. I just find myself flowing with the music, with my partner. And it really feels like nothing else. It's really hard to describe if you've never been in that place before. You feel free. That's basically what it is. It feels very freeing, and it feels like you just feel so creative. You feel like nothing is wrong with the world, and you feel like you're enough, and you feel like everyone else is enough. And the reason why I'm able to get into this place when I'm dancing more often now, actually, I'm able to get into that flow state more often than when I first started dancing. And it's because this is just something that it's so soul driven. When I dance, I just feel like me. I feel really in my element. And it's very therapeutic. Dance is a good stress relief. It just has so many benefits. But most of all, I just feel at home. I feel at home on the dance floor. And that's my happy place. And so when you find this activity, whatever that might be for you, for some people, they get into that happy place when they're gardening, or when they're playing tennis, or when they're writing. Whatever it is, I would suggest, if you want to really experience this, if you want to be in that place more often, then you may already have a hobby that you've experienced this with before. So maybe just look into that a little bit more, involve yourself in it, make time for this thing that you really love. Or maybe you still have yet to discover what is going to bring you into flow state. And I do believe that the more we ground ourselves in the moment, the happier we are. And as far as creating, I think the reason that being in that flow state is such a powerful place for creating, is because we don't have any resistance. What stops your creative flow is when you're actually resisting it, and you're trying to do the job of the universe, and you're trying to sort out all the details. You're thinking about all the ways that it can't manifest for you. You shut it down. And when we're in that flow state and we're just here in the present, we are totally open. We are so open to the opportunities that the universe has in store for us. And also we're open to signs and signals that we may not have picked up on otherwise. So this is really the biggest reason to involve yourself in something that makes you feel so peaceful, is because now you're open. Everything you could possibly want, anything you've been asking for, this is the time that it can come flooding in. This is the sweet spot. When you are open, now the universe can send you what you want, because you're on that same vibration. What you want is at a higher frequency, and when you jump on that higher frequency, you're in that place of love, you're in that place of wholeness and gratitude. You are on the same vibration of everything you could possibly want. The other time when I experienced that state of flow is when I used to play piano. And sometimes I would just sit there, put my hands on the keyboard, and it really felt like my hands were just moving by themselves. I had the keys memorized, the chords memorized in my mind, but I didn't really think about it. My hands were just flowing over the keys, and it was just the most beautiful feeling. I didn't have to think about what comes next, how is this supposed to sound. It just flowed seamlessly together. And I was just completely lost in the music. So if you have ever felt that before, you've been in that place, then you know how good it feels. And if you have not yet felt that, then just know that you can absolutely get into that place. You just got to find something that you love. And then when you are doing that activity, then this is the time to just let go. You don't need to be thinking about it. It doesn't have to be perfect, and you don't have to be doing it a certain way. You will find your flow. You will fall into that place. And when you're there, you'll know it. You will truly feel that peaceful place. So I hope that this video was helpful to you. I hope that you learned something new, and thank you so much for being here with me on this beautiful day and sharing and allowing me to share my thoughts with you. So if you have any ideas for future videos on my channel, I would love to hear. You can drop me a comment. On this channel, I talk about the law of attraction, self-improvement, relationships, and anything positive, really. So let me know if you have any suggestions. Other than that, I hope you all are having a gorgeous day, and I'll see you next time.